For 4 years in the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace and the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the President of the United States' words mattered more than the President of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
Can I ask you?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So he occupied our parts, big parts of Ukraine, part of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014. So during a lot of years, so I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now the President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what the contact
2015.
2014.
2014 and 2015.
2014.
Yeah. So
I was not here.
Yeah, but
that's exactly right.
Yes, but during 2014 till 2022, yeah, the situation the same. The people have been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversation, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president. In 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Ceasefire. All of them told me that he will never go. We signed him with gas contract. Gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy,
hear what he's saying?
JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
Listen to
I'm
this
talking
man,
about the
okay?
kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr.
are
President,
not
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American
fuck
media.
you.
Right
No
now, you guys are
fucking
going
way.
around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for
Have you
trying to
ever
bring an
been-
end to this
Have you
conflict.
ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
No.
I have
No,
been
no.
to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring people, you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems
Fuck you.
bringing people into your
Fuck you.
military?
We have
And
problems.
do you think that it's
I will
respectful
answer.
to come to the Oval Office
I
of the
will
United
answer.
States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your
Attack-
country?
A lot of questions.
Who's
Let's
fucking
start from the
attacking
beginning.
you?
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't know
God
that.
bless. You
Don't-
will not have
gotta-
a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
Oh,
I'm
fuck
not
you,
telling
man.
you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on this
position to
question.
dictate that.
That's exactly
Remember
what
this.
you're doing.
I'm not
You're
dictating.
in no position to dictate
Fuck
what
you.
we're going to feel.
Fuck you.
We're going to feel
Fucking-
very
You will
good.
feel influenced.
We're going to feel very
I'm
good and
telling
very
you, You
strong.
will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position.
What?
You've allowed
From the
yourself
very-
to be in a
from
very
the
bad
very
position,
beginning
and
of
he
the
happens
war.
to be right about
From
it.
the very beginning of the war.
You're not
Mr.
in a good
Brown,
position.
I
You don't
was
have the
saying-
cards right now. With us, you start having
not playing
cards.
cards.
But right now, you
I'm
don't know
very
you're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War
What do you-
III.
what do you think
You're
about?
gambling with
What do you
World
think
War
about?
III. And what
Fucking
you're doing
asshole.
is
Fuck
very
you.
disrespectful
Fuck you.
to the country, this country.
I'm
That's
with
back
all
to you.
respect to your
Far
country.
more than a lot of people said
very
they
respect.
should have.
Have you said thank you once this
A lot
entire
of
meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting, have
today.
you
No.
said thank
Even
you?
today.
You went to
Do not.
Pennsylvania and
No.
campaigned for the
No.
opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America
Fucking
and the president who's
asshole.
trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can...
not speaking loudly. He's not
He's
speaking
shouting
loudly.
at the guy,
Your country's
man.
in big
He's
trouble.
shouting at him.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No,
Can
you've
I
done a lot
answer?
of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
He's
I
not
know.
allowed to talk.
You're not
I
winning.
know.
You're not
What are
winning
you, in
this.
fucking grade
You have a
school?
damn good chance of
We are
coming out
staying-
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President,
Fuck
we are
you.
staying in
Just
our country,
fuck
staying strong
Piece of
from the very
fucking-
beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
allowed.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
allowed.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through
I
this
said thank
stupid
you.
president, $350 billion.
Liar.
You voted
We gave
for
you
your president.
military
Liar.
equipment,
You
and your
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about
If-
West
If
speaking?
you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
Would you
You
shut
invited
the
me
if you
to-
didn't
fuck
have
up? Let
our
the man
military
talk.
equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days.
Ha!
This is
Yeah.
something
Maybe
new.
less.
Heard it
In
from
2
Putin,
weeks.
you
Of course,
dumb
yes.
shit.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this, I
Again,
tell you.
just say
Oh, for
thank
Christ's
you.
sake.
I said a lot of
Accept
times
that
thank you
accept
to American people.
accept that there are disagreements, and let's go